Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I apologize in advance for what is going on here. The irony of me talking about people's outfits and stuff when this is how I currently am is not lost on me. So recently I spoke about the Venice Film Festival and the kind of shit show, implosion, whatever you want to call it, of everything that was occurring there. Just the overall mess of it all. I did want to talk about the Venice Film Festival in a more lighthearted note, mainly because I could really use some lightheartedness right now, so I apologize if this isn't your cup of tea. Before we do that, I did want to thank today's sponsor, which is NordVPN. NordVPN launched a cybersecurity awareness campaign that'll run through the fall. The campaign shares vital information about security threats and tips in order for you to stay safe. Using my URL, nordvpn.com/readytoglare, you will get a huge discount on a 2-year plan plus 4 free additional months. This is the best deal because using my URL, you get an extra month as opposed to other platforms. We've all had scares online where we worried about significant personal information such as banking details or passwords being attained by the wrong people. All it takes is connecting to what you thought was a legitimate Wi-Fi at the coffee shop, but actually was a random quote-unquote man in the middle. All of a sudden, this man in the middle can capture the information you've entered, rendering it compromised. Using NordVPN will protect you by encrypting your data, whether the connection is secure or not. In this same vein, many of us have almost fallen for phishing. How many times have you clicked on a link to then realize that it's misspelled or something doesn't look right? Again, just like that, whomever wanted your information has it. NordVPN is committed to keeping you safe online and even offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. Use my URL, nordvpn.com/readytoglare to stay safe online and browse freely without worry. Thank you, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video. Alright, let's get into fashion mode. So here we have Sadie Sink. Now, frankly, I actually really like this dress. I probably would prefer it in black, but I don't think that's surprising anyone at this point. I really like the details on the bodice. I think it's really pretty, and I actually also think it's quite hard to pull off because lighter colors generally I feel like can be unflattering or they just don't go. And I think it's also different enough where it won't really blend in with other people. You know how sometimes two celebrities wear dresses that look exactly the same? Pretty much this won't happen here. If you've seen my video about the Venice Film Festival and all the drama that occurred, Olivia Wilde right now I have very mixed feelings about, so those are definitely going to color this, which is why I'm highlighting my potential bias. Though I'm trying to just look at the dress, I feel like inevitably there's going to be some effect there. I like the shape of the dress. I like all of the dress except for the color. Now, I've never been for yellows generally, but I just think this is a little too much for me, and that's just personal taste, but I do really like the cut of the dress. I think it's super flattering. I also like that there's that kind of like cape detail in the back, or what looks like a cape detail anyway from this picture. This outfit isn't my taste, I'll put it that way. It is not my taste, that's for sure. I think it's a very bold choice to wear a concentrated amount of red on a red carpet. Definitely taking a stand there, I see that. I personally am not really a fan of this look. I think it might be the cut of the top part of, you know, the shirt, whatever you'd call it. It kind of, and I don't mean this in a mean way towards anyone, but it kind of says circus. Like, I'm getting circus vibes. You know when there's someone who comes out with, like, the people who are doing contortion shit, or when there are people who are about to walk the rope thingy, I don't know what it's called in English. It feels very much kind of like what the assistant to someone might wear. Not like the girl assistant who is all dolled up and everything, but just like someone who's actually there to like put props and, you know, I don't know. I just get a very circusy vibe from it. I don't really know what else to say about this. I don't get what we were going for. Let me just put it that way. This outfit, I am totally for. Who's surprised? Then again, this is a classic, you know, it's iconic for a reason. I can't really think of a way that you could go entirely wrong. The tuxedo, I don't really think there's much that you can do to screw that up, unless you do a tuxedo with a print, in which case I think that even if you wore Crocs with this, I could almost pretend I don't see them and just look at the rest of the outfit and be like, that's a good outfit. I really like this outfit on Emma Chamberlain, and I say on Emma Chamberlain specifically because I think she really, really pulls it off. I love the hair as well, which I think goes really well with the outfit. This dress, I will say, is a very weird shape in my opinion. Like, this would not be flattering on my body, let's be clear. That's also why I'm saying I really like on Emma Chamberlain, because I think this is one of those dresses that looks relatively simple, right? Because it's not super adorned, like it's not, you know, like it pretty much just looks like a tube, which is ironically what also makes it very difficult because you can get lost in the fabric so you look shapeless. It can enhance shapes that you might not like. I just think this one's hard to pull off. I really think she does. And I feel like there's some kind of old Hollywood vibe. I don't know if it's the hair. There's something to me here that says old Hollywood. Okay, I'm sorry I had to talk about this look because I saw a picture of it and frankly, I don't get it, okay? Whoa, the bags. As much as I like avant-garde, as much as I like going outside of the lines in terms of your fashion, I enjoy that fully. Some of it, though, maybe let's not do that, and this is one of let's not do that's for me. I don't know what it is aside from the obvious pointy collar that reminds me of 2 slices of cheese, really. As a look, I love accentuated shoulders, but I think that here with the collar and the shoulders and then the fact that the jacket is also boxy aside from the shoulders, it's too much for me put together. The sunglasses, like, it's all screaming very 70s for me. I don't like the 70s. There's something to me about this that just says, like, creepy person. I don't know what it is. It might be the glasses. Like, the whole thing put together just, like, gives me really no. Either way, if there's a positive thing to be said here, I do enjoy the rings. I do think those are a cool touch, though it's so minimal you probably won't be able to see it. So there is a minuscule win in there, literally. Last of all, we have Tess Thompson wearing Armani Privé. It truly, truly hurts me to say this because I love Armani, but I don't get it. I think there's too much going on here for my personal taste. I think Thompson still looks great in it. It suits, it fits well. I don't see anything wrong with that. I actually like too much a lot of the time, but it has to be the right too much, and this happens to not be it, in my opinion. The bodice and this, like, skirt type detail with the wavy thing, if it were just that and maybe in another color, no, it still wouldn't work for me. Never mind. You know when you see a painting and you get really overwhelmed by that painting, whether there are too many colors or it's too bright? Like, that's how I feel here. Like, I don't see a focal point. I don't know where I'm supposed to look, but it's just a lot. And I think that there could be actually a lot more flattering things for the silhouette, everything. I think there's just so many options that would have been better than this. And I just think this overall is not it for me. I also don't like when there are fabrics with prints mixed with sequins. A lot of the times it's just, like I said, there's no focal point, so I don't know where to look. I'm just overwhelmed generally. That being said, I do love the necklace and I do love the makeup. I know that's not part of the outfit, but I did notice, so there you go. Anyway, if you guys want, I'll link this down below. There aren't that many pictures that I didn't really mention in here, but there are other ones if you're interested in seeing like the best and worst dressed according to this article. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think actually that being on the red carpet, every dress you wear to a big film festival or every outfit you wear to a big film festival should be a statement piece? Because I feel like a lot of people wear statement pieces, so when they wear something more classic like the tuxedo we saw, people might be like, oh, they're not trying or they're not really like doing much. But then again, it's not the Met Gala, so I don't really feel like you have to do that much. I think that staying with staples, classics is completely fine. But I've seen people be really divided over that, which is kind of interesting because it really isn't necessarily that deep. But okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.